play tonight. But as you've mentioned, 3 changes already. Just feel they're just tweaking things around to find that final combination which might step onto the field in that first game in. Come to your thoughts on this particular 11 from the last game.
Backs away, gets the length and just muscles it leg side. 4 through mid-wicket.
So I move around in the previous delivery as well. On that occasion looking to go laterally. This time just hangs back, moves early. It's a touch too short. Aware of the fielders up on the leg side. Picks up for Sahibzada Farhan.
Another brisk start straight away for Pakistan. Goes reverse and given. Doesn't work. Rashid Riaz straight away raises a finger. Success for Australia.
I'm not sure he's going to review this. He knows it's straight off the glove into the keeper's gloves. A short stay for Farhan, just the one boundary. Not quite the length to play this shot. He doesn't really get bat in line. There you see, just clipping the gloves straight into Inglis's gloves, and that is the end of Sahibzada in the 2 innings so far. Pakistan 1 down for 17.
Navya Bright Max Men Whitening Cream जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई Navya Bright Max Men Whitening Cream.
Golden Pearl Beauty Cream, अब न्यू पैक.
Salman Ali Agha at number 3, a position that he makes a lot of runs at. 124, strike rate 118, but this position at number 3, he strikes it far, far better. And straight away down the track, lifts it over mid-off, shows his intent.
You look at that shot and you almost scratch your head as to why he hasn't batted for at number 3 in this version in the past. Intent very clear, dances down to the pitch of the ball and dispatches it over mid-off. Maybe he wanted a cleaner strike on that one. Got 39 in 27, got an excellent partnership with Saim. Big shout, just sliding down with the angle, I reckon. Probably what Rashid Riaz is also thinking, hence why the finger hasn't gone up. Marsh in discussion, just turns his back. 2 was done, Pakistan 21 for 1.
%100% grey coverage with no fear of hair damage. Permanent color with Italian formulation. So right side, hello hair, hair color. Colors to die for.
Hamdard Recipe Mixes, the taste of heritage.
A brisk start for Pakistan, 21 with the loss of 1 wicket. Now spin from both ends. Cooper Conley. And Saim hits it over the top. Plenty of space. 1 bounce, couple of bounces into the fence.
A really good awareness and execution from Saim Ayub. He's now racing away 3 boundaries now. And he's picked the spin really nicely. We are coming into the left-hander, always looking to open the bat face. Yes, off the toe edge, but gets it clear off the ring of fielders.
KFC, official food partner.
Baz, just on that, I asked you sort of the previous over in terms of this particular 11, 3 changes compared to the first game. Do you think this is the way Pakistan should be looking to go? Salman at 3, yes, he made a comment at the post-match presentation after the first game that it will be the spot he will be batting at. Yes, first delivery down the track for 4, but is the intent. Wonderful partnership with Saim as well. Your thoughts on Pakistan's 11 tonight?
Yeah, plenty of players who want to bat up the order. Salman is a very good player of spin, so in Sri Lanka in the power play you probably get spinners where he can really dominate, but the fact is that then you've got Babar Azam who's batting out of position. If you play Fakhar, he's also batting out of position, so that's a dilemma. But he plays shots like this, and in the power play you say there's always a gap when you go over the top.
Probably one of the better players of spin in this Pakistan contingent, and the promotion on 2 occasions now paying off. Picks up the length quickly, over pitched, and just gets it enough to go up and over on the leg side. A couple of boundaries already since Salman's taken the crease.
The edge, that I think is a chance that's gone begging. The only thing I'll say about the...
Introducing Hello Hair Hair Color. Permanent color with Italian formulation. Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for.
$31 for 1. And previous delivery just skidded on. Left arm spinners do get the ball to skid on with the new ball. Turns it away leg side. There is protection. Races back for the second.
That's the other thing that you will get with Salman at the crease. Very proactive in looking to hit those pockets, turning 1s into 2s. Obviously, you've got that 6 hitting ability to go with. 2 boundaries tonight, 4 big 6s in that previous game.
That is swept away nicely with just a single.
Also hands playing around in terms of getting the field right with this left-hand, right-hand combination. Saim to Kuhneman, deep backward square, and the other feeder down at long on now. So protection is on the leg side, ring of field is on the off. And the ball coming into him. He wasn't afraid to open up the offside earlier on.
He hits that well, but straight to a deep square leg fielder. The sweep has really come to the fore in this partnership. That's the wicket. The reverse sweep didn't work. Oh, it's a shot that... Hey. What's going on there? Don't jump the gun.
Well, at least you've picked up on what Salman Ali Agha's intentions are. All right, then. We go again.
Backs away. That is a beautiful execution of the extra cover drive. That is some shot. Scrumptious 6.
Yeah, really beautiful. This is simplicity at its best almost. You watch it, it's effortless and it's very pleasing to watch. Gives himself room on the offside and looks to give himself enough room to swing through the line. That is glorious. He's raced to 18 now.
And again, this time over the leg side, little flick of the wrist. And rolls into the fence. This is fabulous batting.
Suddenly a different look, Pakistan top order. Courtesy, intent from the captain, elevation up the order. Strikes at 145 at number 3, batting at 220 already. 3 fours and a 6. This one, once again, not afraid to put his dancing shoes on, skips down the track, gets to the pitch of the ball.
Through the offside, through extra cover. Another boundary, huge over. 18 off, 49 for 1.
Hamdard Recipe Mixes, the taste of heritage.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
More difficult once the ball loses its hardness, but at the moment it is a show being put on, especially by Salman Ali Agha versus spin. One of the 4 changes that Australia made, Sean Abbott. He's going to bowl the 5th over for Australia. Starts off with a full toss and the smash down the ground, and Pakistan reached 50 in just 4.1 overs.
What a welcome to the crease to Sean Abbott. It's a full one, just swings through the line here, Saim Ayub. One of the gifts that's presented to you now. Between the two, 9 boundaries and a 6. Partnership 36 off 15. Pakistan going at just under 13 runs and over. They got 56 in that first game in the power play. I reckon they'll topple that tonight.
Pace off. All the fielders in the circle right at the edge. This is that brilliant execution. Over extra cover for 6, then over wide mid-on, and then a beautiful extra cover drive again. Almost teasing with the left arm spin. Down the track, drifts down leg, goes to the fence.
There's boundaries galore here in the Gaddafi Stadium. Partnership 41 of 17, 10 boundaries now to go with the 1-6. Once again the charge to the bowler, and just gets enough of the willow on that. This is a great power play for Pakistan. Just rolls his fingers over, so his off cutter into the surface. First 3 have gone for 9.
Yeah, finally a dot ball. In Pakistan, T20 cricket, you don't really talk about milestones, but if you want to talk about milestones, Pakistan have scored just 850s at a strike rate of 200 in the last 5 years. Australia, on the other hand, have scored 26. Now, Salman 30 of 13, and you would think that maybe he'll get to 50 before 25 deliveries. So this is the way to go. Down the track, he flicks it away and flicks it so well that has reached the crowd.
Absolutely magnificent from the skipper. there for a reason, and he's showing them how it's done. 4-1-4, not in 6. The over's gone for 15. And this is once again one of the better strikes. Picks it up, flicks it, 71-meter hit into the leg side. Knew from the time he hit it. Picked off 6 more in that race to 50. But that's just the 14 more required. He's got 9 more deliveries. The one thing he's thinking about that, he's thinking about much bigger.
Short into the surface. It's out of the over, but concedes 16. 5 overs done. It is
Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Face rahe fresh, clean और bright. Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face glow. Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. गहराई में जाकर dirt और oil remove करें. Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सीरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
$25 ball 50s in T20Is. Pakistan lagging behind in that area, but got to say what we have witnessed so far is nothing short of spectacular and maybe upwardly mobile after this. Hello, Simon.
Good afternoon, Ramiz, all our viewers. Yeah, it's certainly been wonderful batting to see the skipper leading from the front. Very first ball, walked out there, whacked it over mid-off for 4, set the tone straight away.
Oh, that is such a great shot. 6. So what's new? He is absolutely smoking them at will.
Yeah, it's been the shot selection that stood out. Classical cricket shots, and this one, beautifully executed sweep shot. Was playing with Mitch Marsh here in the field. He has to keep changing it ball after ball because the 2 young left-arm orthodox spinners have found it hard to be able to pin these 2 down. It's a good combo. They complement each other beautifully. And Pakistan are going to climb up that list. Salman just 7 away.
Oh, close. Goes for the appeal. Stumping chance. They're going to have another look at it.
TV umpire 2 director, we have an umpire review for stumping. I checked the field, it's a fair delivery. Show me the side on angle, please. The foot is grounded before the bails are off. I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
It's going to be a not out, somehow maintaining his balance. It's like a ballerina. I mean, strong hamstring. $71 for 1 after 5.2. If you're Pakistani fans, stop pinching yourself. This hasn't happened before, Simon, so this is a new for us. This kind of belligerence and attacking option and strong body language at the crease. Yeah, he does it so easily, so sweetly. It's a straight hit. That's managed well by the deep fielder. The fielding from Australia, the catching was outstanding the other day. Sean Abbott with a boundary save.
Yeah, it's the modern game. And Pakistan with this start, it's a rollicking start. Brilliant bit of work from Sean Abbott. He's a gun out in the boundary. Flicks it back nicely, gets the timing right. But it's going to give them a buffer now to be able to play Adam Zampa differently through the middle. And that's an area that they got it wrong the other night. But now being ahead of the game, as they are, 72 for 1, they can play Adam Zampa a lot differently tonight.
I think he's done a more than decent job, in fact. Maybe one area where they can still look at and improve is the improvisation, particularly in the middle phase of the innings. Out of the crease, difficult really to judge and give. Quick through the air at a pace, that last delivery. They're going to have a think over it. Yeah, they're going for it.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. The on-field decision is not out. I have checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Can we start with front on, please? Ball is close to the bat. Need to confirm through ultra-edge, please. Waiting for the ultra-edge, Rashid. Just keep rolling, keep rolling. Yeah, flat line when ball passing the bat. Satisfied, no bat in ball, go for ball tracking when ready. Original decision not out. Pitching in line, impact in line. Wicket sitting. You need to reverse your decision, Rashid. Stand by.
That's a great DRS shout from Australia, especially from the keeper. I think he was engaged with the bowler. Bowler generally always feel that they've got one, but really was well done. Crafty bit of DRS there from Australia, and so dangerous looking. Saim Ayub has been removed. Connolly with a quicker ball. Even jumping out of the crease in the end didn't really save him.
A big wicket that for Australia. That partnership was looming large, and now the timing just before the end of the power play. Ayub departs for 23. Pakistan now 72 for 2.
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin. BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. गहराई में जाकर dirt और oil remove करें. Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face glow.
A lot of focus on Babar Azam and how he delivers as a number 4 batsman. Power play done and over with. 72 for 2, the best ever against Australia.
Navia Bright Max Men Whitening Cream जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ. Try Navia Bright Max Men Whitening Cream.
Hamdard Recipe Mixers, the taste of heritage.
Yeah, quicker through the air, trying to use his feet, and in the end got bamboozled by that lovely change of pace.
I think the intent from Ayub was right. It was just the execution. Looking to use his feet. When you look at the bat swing, he just comes across the line of the ball just a little bit too much. And with the angle around the wicket, it was a good change of plan from Cooper Connolly and a very good review. Credit to Mitch Marsh for listening to both Connolly, who was adamant it was out, and pitching in line, because that was always going to be the concern. Was it pitching in line and then going on to hit the stumps? And very good review and big wicket.
Crowd selfie moment. When is it not? With Vigo Tail smartphone. make sure that he understands his strength. Not a natural improviser, Babar Azam. Ahsan Raza is the umpire, standing in his 86th T20 hour. It's kind of a first for Babar Azam to bat at number 4, and so he'll feel a little alien at times, but got to work his way through this. Need to improvise, maybe more. Look to play the sweep shot. Talk with somebody like Salman Ali Agha, who's such a powerful sweeper of the ball.
Catch it!
And just about avoids the catcher there. Travis Head there tried his hand at it.
And that's the danger for Pakistan now. We saw it the other night. 2 wickets fall in quick succession. This one nearly going to Travis Head there at the 45 position on leg side, just out of reach.
Australia showing a bit of desperation in the field, 76 for 2.
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin? BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Hero from the other night, Adam Zampa coming on to bowl. Proved to be a kind of a game changer for Australia with the ball. Picked up 4 wickets. He's accurate. Doesn't spin the ball a great deal, but on a surface like this, he'll get some help. I think this pitch will slow up a little bit. Oh, I think it's done. Gone. Played back, straight ball. I think it's curtains for Babar Azam. 5th time Adam Zampa has got him out. And he knows it too. I think the arrest timer is done. And so is Babar Azam.
Yeah, tough challenge this for Babar Azam because the bogeyman, Adam Zampa's on. 5th time he's got him, and that looks absolutely plumb. Great move from Mitch Marsh, getting Zampa into the action straight away. Pakistan now 76 for 3 as Babar Azam departs for 2.
Usman Khan is the new batter. Plays spin well. Australia crawling back into this contest now. Wickets will clearly hurt Pakistan's flow. They were awesome in the first 6. But things have quietened down as a result of a couple of quick blows.
Yeah, and the challenge now is for the skipper, Salman, who's been brilliant, 46 off 22. But he's losing wickets at the other end, and this was a beautiful bit of drift and turn from Adam Zampa. Babar Azam getting pinned on the crease, pinned in front. But now the skipper's got to readjust.
Tries his second, but the throw was a little off. It was probably about 5 minutes early into that sweep shot. He had made up his mind that he's going to play one.
Yeah, it just looks like he's trying to manipulate the field and get that mid-wicket out and put that fielder into the 45 position on the leg side, so then he's got the ability to just chip it into mid-wicket for ones or twos.
Nudge and a push. That's going to be the sequence, I think, for a few more deliveries, especially against Adam Zampa. There's such a powerhouse improvisation in the first knock by Babar, and this time bamboozled with a beautiful delivery, and straight away he was on target, Adam Zampa. Eight overs have been bowled, 81 for 3.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ। ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
He's been the star once again with the bat, Salman Ali Agha. Just starting at number 3, it's as if his DNA has been altered. Become a different kind of a strike force for Pakistan, and good for him. There's a lot more clarity when he bats at number 3. There's no pressure of captaincy, no pressure of wickets down. Seemed to be a little cagey batting at 5 and 6 in T20s. Yeah, beautifully played down the ground. There'll be a huge roar from the crowd. It's a 50 for Salman Ali Agha. 6th in T20Is. Wonderful batting. Aggression mixed with some very fine defence now.
Yeah, it was a very measured knock too. You know, a lot of classic strokes in there against spin. But it was the intent right from the word go that stood out. Wonderful leadership.
It's a 25 ball 50. The flow, the smoothness, the silkiness, and the ability to find range on off and leg side. It's just been a tremendous viewing this.
Well, they say actions speak louder than words, and as a leader, this will do his confidence the world of good, because he's showing and setting the example for the rest of his team to play a more modern style of T20 cricket, and both he and Ayub have set the tone beautifully in these first 2 T20s against Australia. Now the challenge for him is to go deep and take this innings into the back end.
This becomes just a little bit more difficult to resurrect or reconstruct the innings in the middle phase when wickets have gone down, and so you got to maybe sacrifice a bit of your flow, but the others have got to pick up the tempo. That's a beautiful cut shot. He plays that one so well. Usman with a boundary of the last ball of the over. 89 for 3.
गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश गहराई में जाकर डर्ट और ऑयल रिमूव करें। गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश, लेट योर फेस ग्लो।
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, बट एट द कॉस्ट ऑफ योर स्किन। BNP Rise Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Once again, it's going to be a full house here at Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore. Pakistan continue to flourish. They can get to 200. Swept And that's gone for 6. What a shot that is. I mean, jaw-dropping stuff, that.
Well, it's the power in the bottom hand and the wrist flick, which is so impressive, because that is a seriously good hit out to deep square leg there. Fetches it from outside off stump, 69m6. Not easy to do against someone like Adam Zampa at that pace, but got down low. And great strength in that bottom wrist. Snap of it at the right time and timed it beautifully.
Beauty. Spun beautifully. Slowed it up, 88.1. He's clever enough to do that.
Well, Salman won't mind that at all, because he's got a couple of weapons up his sleeve later in this Pakistan team. Both Usman Tariq and Abrar, who were brilliant the other night.
Another tight line, tight delivery. A couple of dots. Flicker-free moment. Download now and get the insurance you need on your fingertips. Boys can relax now. Feel has got the control. Now he's got to play the situation. And I think in the middle phase, you've got to go through the highs and lows, the tempos. You can't be blocked for a few, and then you've got to regain that flow. And I think he's in a terrific position to adapt and execute.
And a big part of it too is communicating with your partner and identifying who the right matchups are for both batters, to be able to target that right matchup at the right time of the innings, so that it never stalls and the opposition captain's under pressure with his bowling changes and who he can go to.
Missing the stumps, going down the leg side. He'll not get this one.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम, जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ। ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
Break as well.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin? BNP Rise Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम, जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ। ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
Action continues in the second T20I at the Gaddafi Stadium, and the skipper leading from the front. Salman Ali Agha, 25 ball 50, still out there at 58. Good partnership again with Saim Ayub. 3 wickets down for Pakistan, but first half definitely fruitful.
Yeah, he was absolutely brilliant. He's responding squarely to the naysayers who thought he's not suitable for T20I. But number 3 has brought the best out of Salman Ali Agha at his belligerent best.
Excellent, playing the spin, hitting down the ground. 4 big sixes again. It was a similar story in that first game where he got 39, but now he's coupled that with 5 boundaries. 58 of 31, striking at 187. Captains understood the brief, and more importantly, executing as well. Bartlett back into the attack. Turns it round the corner. Send back, right call there, just picks up 1.
It was absolutely mayhem for the fast bowlers. Went for plenty. It's once again the spinners doing the job for the Australian captain. Brought some semblance.
Spin all the way so far in terms of turning over the wickets.
Yeah, Usman is doing a wonderful job. He's rotating the strike. He knows that his captain is stroking the ball very nicely. He's not looking to do something extravagant. He's just relying on handing the strike to his captain. And that's his job for the moment.
Slashed away and into the gap. Brings up the 100 for Pakistan in fine fashion, and once again is flown off the bat of Salman Ali Agha.
The bowlers have nowhere to run. They have tried different lines, different lengths, but they haven't been able to keep him quiet. Another boundary for Salman Ali Agha. Giving it a real thump, isn't he?
Bartlett can't afford to give any width whatsoever. Into the leg side. How's that for placement? Absolutely spectacular. Back-to-back boundaries for the Pakistan skipper.
Oh, this outfield is lightning quick. As a batter, you get value for your strokes. Slow one picked up, roll of the wrist, ensuring that that ball is going to go into the gap. Looks so dialed in, Salman Ali Agha. Yeah. Entertaining, full house here.
He should look for 2 and gets them comfortably. Talking about smart houses, Pakistan's smartest hatchback EV, Inverex Zeo. Charge fast and drive smart. Seems like the brief is similar to what Pakistan's batting approach has been tonight. It's more about, yes, the intent from Salman Ali Agha, but also he's been toying with the field, very aware of where the fielders are. When he hits them, the shot is with full commitment. It's not a half shot. And always looking to eye the boundary. Brilliant once again. Great placement, great awareness. 3 boundaries of the over, 16 come off the 11th, 1-1-2 for 3.
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin. BNP Rise Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
crossing the 200 figure. If they keep going at this rate, 10.18 Pakistan definitely on the cards with 7 wickets in hand. Usman's done extremely well to get bat on that. Just felt he jumped out a touch too early from the crease.
Usman fences his chances against the spinners.
And turns 1 over to get the skipper back on strike. How's this for a place to be? A Tapal tea moment with Pakistan's finest in the Tapal tea lounge. Fans enjoying garam garam chai. That's the other feature in the T20 version. Yes, you've got 4s and 6s all over the place, but you need to be able to keep taking the scoreboard along. 1s and 2s, hit those pockets and run hard. Sometimes teams just get lost when the boundaries are coming thick and fast. You just lose momentum. That's the other thing I feel Salman Ali Agha is very good at.
You've got to have softer skills as a batter. There is no doubt about it. Especially when you are dealing with a bowler like Zampa or Connolly, who bowl miserly and have the knack of picking up wickets. You've got to have that ability. Fetch the ball from outside the off stump. Couple of runs for Pakistani captain. Moves to 76 from 38 deliveries.
A fine knock, really good. 5 of 5. A little bit less turn tonight. Saw the pitch earlier on with Bazid Khan. Just saw the cracks a little bit more together. Quicker, straighter. Well done, 117 for 3.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
Setting the tone right is Salman Ali Agha. Now his highest score in T20Is all across, and I reckon the fastest as well. 25 ball 50, now 76 not out, and belting it to all parts. A change of bowling. 16 off his first. Sean Abbott now returns with the ball. Straight to the fielder.
Yeah, to finish the point you were making about softer skills in the previous over. When you talk about T20 cricket, dot deliveries bring a lot of pressure on you. So if you are able to negate that, who feels the pressure? It's the bowler. So you've got to have that ability to work the ball into the holes, keep on rotating the scoreboard, and also yeah, that's nicely worked away into the gap for a couple of runs. Yeah, you get the scoreboard ticking, you rotate the strike, you have the bowler under pressure.
Definitely was the most crucial concern of Pakistan's approach during the Asia Cup. The number of dot deliveries, I think across the board, more than half the batting innings was played in dots. At an average, it was around 55 to 60 dot deliveries. Brilliant. Absolutely glorious. Belted away for 4.
Didn't hold back Usman on that occasion. Gave everything behind that stroke. The moment he saw the width and also the length, went after it. Presented full face of the bat. Full follow through as well.
Touch too full with mid-off up in the ring. Just has to pull his length back here, Abbott. And slow one into the surface. Partnership now is raced to 48, just off 33. asked Bazid earlier on as well, with a couple of tweaks from the first to the second game for Pakistan. Just feel this is probably a better looking 11 from the personnel available.
They're still experimenting. That's the feel you get. They haven't been absolutely sure what combination they're required to go into that World Cup with. There are a couple of concerns, there is no doubt about it. Shaheen Shah, Freedy making a comeback after injury. A red dot delivery. He was off the boil. And then Fakhar Zaman was finding it very difficult to adapt at that number 5. He's an opener, remember? No, I think they're just experimenting, trying to find that balance which can be threatening to the oppositions.
That is the World Cup squad for Pakistan, the 15. A little bit funky, a slight edge and through to the keeper. A quiet dismissal at the end. Salman Ali Agha is disappointed, but Sean Abbott strikes.
Was unnecessary. He missed out on 100. It was for the taking. And just one dot delivery, which was a wide, impelled him to take his chances. Unlucky, you have to say. Slice off the face of the bat to the wicketkeeper, but nevertheless a brilliant effort from Pakistani captain. 76 from just 40 deliveries. It's 125 for 4. What a feeling it is to perform well in front of the capacity crowd.
Shadab Khan to the crease. Great over from Abbott. An important wicket that of Salman Ali Agha. 25 for 4.
ये है हमजा. क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin. BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. गहराई में जाकर dirt और oil remove करें. Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face glow.
Scorecard where Salman Ali Agha is the highlight. 76 of 40 dismissed in the previous over. 23 quick runs from Saim. And now Usman and Shadab would like to finish off in the same fashion that the captain set the tone in. Zampa now back. Cut away straight to the fielder. Brilliant. Picked up 4 in the previous game. And did Adam Zampa. That's the way Salman Ali Agha lost his wicket. Off the face of the bat. Through to Inglis's gloves. And he was disappointed. He was going real great guns.
And that is the danger of premeditating. He could have driven the ball through covers easily. Paddle sweep into the gap. Shadab off the mark.
What a world-class act is Adam Zampa. Very first over in that previous match as well. Picked up the wicket of Babar Azam. Did the same again today. Shadab in his numbers. You see the impact that he has. Does Zampa 400 T20 wickets. Now looking to strike once again.
He's picked up 400 wickets and he's not a huge turner of the ball. He gets slight deviation, but it's the control he bowls with. Can be troublesome for the batters.
Excellent over so far. A couple of singles and 2 dots. Just floats it up a little bit. Into the block hole, just the one. Yeah, talking about Adam Zampa. Excellent for Australia. Excellent over the years. Those numbers prolific. 400 wickets. 401. The one tonight. Most by any Australian in T20s.
Yeah, the last delivery was his go-to delivery. Chipped in the air. Another good over from Zampa. Only 4 of it.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Just going through the repertoire in terms of warming up. Slightly overcast, cool evening here in Lahore. Nawaz, Fahim and Naseem. Fahim and Naseem, couple of the 3 changes along with Usman Tariq, who we'll see a little bit later on. Kuhneman.
The last 3 overs been good for Australia. And when you talk about luck, 4 overs, only 26 runs conceded, and they were able to remove the danger man. So, kind of a comeback from Australia into this game.
Well, it's Pakistan's finest home appliance brand, Super Asia. An automatic washing machine with the magic of one touch. Shop online.
Have you got one?
Well, maybe that is the magic of one touch. That is a touch Pakistan was looking for. Runs it right up. But that 6 definitely right out the middle of Usman's bat.
He claims that he's a good player of spinners. And that stroke is indicative of the fact that he is.
And gets into great positions. Really good. Full swing through the line of the ball. Muscles this one into the leg side, just the one. Shadab Khan on the other end has been at the receiving end of injuries throughout his career. Came back into Pakistan colours in that recent Sri Lankan series after a span of 6 months. He makes his way into the Pakistan contingent for the World Cup.
Doesn't show when he's bowling. He has bowled brilliantly after making his comeback, but batting wise, rhythm is not there as yet. He's batting beautifully, Usman. 139 for 4, Pakistan.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
Last 5 overs remain. Previous game, Pakistan were 137 for 4. Ended up with 168. More spin. Well, this should be interesting. Matthew Short in the attack. Two right-handers. Shadab Khan fancies himself against spinners. Usman Khan, a very good player of spin. Now this is a little bit of a gamble. Starts off with a dot.
Yeah, I agree, Buzzard. It's a calculated gamble from Mitch Marsh. He feels like he needs to break this partnership now. It's just starting to form. Usman's looking strong. But this is the matchup for these two.
And he goes downtown and gets maximum. That is hit really hard. Brilliant connection.
Well, he hit a magnificent six the previous over extra cover. And this was even more powerful. Knowing the ball was going to spin in, he's fetched this from well outside off stump and just muscled it over wide long on. Very well executed shot from Usman Khan. He's looking dangerous now on 34.
And goes round the wicket, fires it in. The single. And logs on 146. They'll be thinking maybe he can reach 200 tonight. Previous game, last 5 overs, they just went downhill. If they have a good finish, 200 is well and truly in reach. This is Shadab now. He launches this. Second six of the over.
Well, that's even better from Shadab. Straight over mid-off. And Mitch Marsh might be regretting this decision to bring
"13 off the first 4. He slows it up. This time just gets away with that. Just a little sweep shot. It's a single. He wants to get through this final delivery. It's already expensive over, but I feel that Matthew Short, if he can just make sure that it doesn't go for another boundary, that's the result that Australia will be after. And call for 2. Shadab is quick. And it's nicely weighted on the leg side. So the 16th over, 16